Hi, hello, welcome everybody. Eric here. Today we'll be playing a very special game. I've been very hyped for it. I played it last year, the demo version for basically the month of October because it was a horror game. It's Slay the Princess. The game is out. Hopefully it's as good as I thought the demo was. We'll see when we actually start. So yeah. Also I forgot to change the fucking category on fucking Twitch. God damn it. Why is everything so scuffed? All right, there we go. It's fine. Whatever. Anyways, let's get into it, shall we? Um so I just started the game. Content warning. This is a horror game and it's not intended for all audiences. Which yeah, I mean, obviously it's a horror game. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects such as well as parallax effects that are on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. I didn't have any issues last time, but we'll see. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable in the game preferences, which is fine. Um, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and a new beginning. This is a love story. That's very interesting, isn't it? Hmm. So, um, this is a visual novel style game. For anyone who doesn't know, I'll have everything on for now. How's the volume, guys? I might raise it a bit. Yeah, that might be too much. Is that good, guys? I hope that's good. I'll keep the voice here. I wish we had a voice test setting, but they don't really have that. We'll just mess with it when the game starts. Do I actually have a load game? No, I don't. Okay, good. Because I did play the demo, so I don't know how that works. Anyways, let's just start. I won't be saying much because this, again, visual novel style game. It is voice acted, pretty much.
You're on a path in the woods.
Hey,
and at
hi.
the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So how's the audio, guys? Is it good? Hopefully it's good, cause yeah, I think this is like the right volume, like for the dialogue of the game. I'm so sorry, but I don't know the voice actor of the narrator, and I don't know the voice actor of like the princess or the hero. I'm spoiling things already. God damn it. Like the real names of the. I'm so sorry. I don't remember their names, but they're really good. They sound so good. God. Anyways, I think the audio is fine. Maybe I'll lower it a tiny bit just in case, I guess. Yeah, let me just lower it a tiny bit and we'll see. All right, and then let's start. Again, this is a visual novel style game, so I won't be talking all that much, except to give my opinion, I think. I think it's safe to put it on auto for
You're
now.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So these are the choices. Explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? So explore is like, you know, like more dialogue choices, like, you know, just questions. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? And then there's there's these options that are just like, yeah, whatever. I love the suite. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la Revolution. I think that's so fun. I think the silently continue to Camden is new. Turn around and leave is, I think, also new. Usually you had to question them for that. So your choices do affect a certain thing that happens in the game. I won't spoil it, but I think explore options are generally no, maybe not. Oh, let's just go for it. The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I see. Let's. How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
I see. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
So I'll let you guys know, I am a type of person who, if I'm told to do something and I'm like even slightly against it, I really wouldn't do it out of spite. Like, so I'll try not to be that person. I'll try not to be like cynical in this gameplay, because like, although that's the type of person I am, I think it's too obvious of a choice. So I'll try to be more, I don't know how I'm gonna play it, but I'll try not to be like a complete douchebag. Essentially, I'll try. I make no promises. I might end up doing that by accident, but we'll see. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Yeah. So I'm the type of person to question everything, because I like to get the most information out. But I feel like that's like, again, a cynical type of thing. But anyways, we'll see. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
That's interesting line to say. Well, I think I've said this before, but a princess does contribute to society. Generally, historically, his princes have been married off for, like legions, like to gain allegiances, to be closer to another area, more land, to grow an empire. So I don't know, man. Like on a bigger scale, I feel like a princess does more. Or like in the grand scheme, a princess would do more. Like just saying, like off chance they get married, like there are obviously other things that a princess can do, but I'm just saying. But politics. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
Who makes the rules?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
I see. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
See, I love that choice, because that's like literally something I would say and do. I'd be like, you know what? Out of spite, no, not out of spite, but out of curiosity, I think I'm okay with it. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, interesting. Can you tell me what my price is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I don't know about that. I'm using some future knowledge now, because I kind of know. Well, I played the demo, so I kind of know. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Silent continue to comment or turn around and leave. I think I'll try to be a normal human being, and I'll pick the option of, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go. Talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Yeah. I like the option of
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
See? Okay, I might turn off auto after all. So yeah, I guess they showed it off. There's a voice of the hero. Depending on what you do, you get different voices. So yeah. But like I said, we'll do a more, I think, neutral take, because you've probably, if you've seen my content, I'm really indecisive on things. So generally, I like to just do everything, all the options, everything before I make its choice. And even then I struggle, so. But yeah, I think this game really shows off like the type of person I am, and then, like, it's just really good. Like,
the interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
So I think this game is great because depending on the type of person you are, you might make certain decisions that like you would normally think of making, right? Or like it shows like what type of person you are. I think this game has a lot of options for a lot of different people, and I think it's just cool. I mean, again, I don't know how many endings there are, so maybe there's only one ending, we don't know, or I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, if there's only one ending, that's fine too. I don't think it's a bad thing to have like various paths all accumulating into one ending. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. As long as the journey is like, it's more like if the journey is fun, right? If the ending is good and the journey is fun, what does it matter?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Like,
I'm a type of person who would prefer one good ending over 12 mediocre endings, right? So we can take the blade or enter the basement. I think okay, so if she is bad, I will take the blade and I will kill her. If she isn't, I don't know if it'll let me take it beforehand. I mean, I don't know if it'll let me take it afterwards. So I'll take it with me. Then again, she might use it against me, right? I'll take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, how convenient for you, narrator.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Interesting.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
So she sounds like that because of the choices we've made, I think. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Oh, they changed their, I think they changed their lines. That or again, it's just the choices I made.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I mean, okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why isn't her other arm chained? That always weirds me out, because it's like I know she can't get out, but like even then, like if I'm supposed to kill her, she has a free arm. It seems dangerous.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I might lower the music. There we go. I think it's clashing with the voice a little bit. Well, you weren't kidding when you were here to kill me. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. That's what I'm gonna say.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
No. That sounds like a terrible thing to do.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Hero, you're such a simp.
Don't you dare.
Oh god, I'm being myself again. I'm being such a...
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, but we don't have to drop the weapon. Like, it doesn't, like, why would we drop it, though? I guess we could pick it back up. I don't know. It seems like such a bad choice to drop it. I'll tighten it. No, I refuse.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Well, that's
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Wait, am I killing her? I didn't want to kill her. I want to talk
I'm
to her.
probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I don't like the option of I'm sorry, can we just talk? It's so weird. Like, can I just be like, can we just talk? What if she isn't
You
blunt?
go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Interesting.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
I love that line. Like she's in a position where of like, I think this is cool because it shows like the start of the game where like the hero says she has authority, right? And like this is how she's showing it off. She's like, she's chained, she's in our mercy, and she's just like, drop it or I'm not talking. Like she doesn't give a fuck. Like it's so cool. I kind of want to do the Slay the Princess option because I know what happens and it's really fucking cool. But I don't know. Let's see. Fine, I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
I fucking love that.
For the love of everything, just slay her already.
Are
Or drop the blade. Do something.
you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
I mean, she's changed. She can't get out. Oh, I can't talk to her. Oh, no, not this. I'm not dealing with it. I'm sorry. I got a phone call. I don't care. Not my problem. I'm really tempted to just slay the princess. Alright, okay. Let's pretend I'm not going to be me, right? Let's just do what the narrator... It's so boring. The option is so boring to just do what the narrator says. I'm such an... No, I'll drop the blade. Fuck it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious...
It's a really boring option, right? Like, no one likes to just do the simple stuff. Everyone likes to... I don't know, man.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Uh-huh. I don't trust that, actually.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Wait, why do I have to, like... Why am I right next to her? I could just talk from where I was before.
We'll be fine.
No, we won't. Shut up, simp.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I like really the voice of hero should be voice of simp.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, what's up? A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There are people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? Ooh, I like this one. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna turn on auto.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, I think the fact that she's not willing to tell me is interesting. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, I might lower the volume a little bit. There. Too long. You know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
Let's see. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Yeah, but she's not saying anything either. That's why I kind of don't like this. She's given me nothing to use. Sure, let's do this.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
It's similar to like how like I think what like the Japanese thing where like the red fate thing where like once you meet someone you technically have a relationship with them. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
That's a crazy face.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
I think it's actually really cool what she does too.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
Not really.
You
actually.
know why you're here.
Ooh, so I think I'm not gonna lie. I think this option is the most fucked up one. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I think this option it also gives like one of the coolest like I think monster designs. Monster design? I don't know. But it's also like I think realistically I would never pick this option. It's just too fucked up. Like I'm indecisive, yes, but I'm indecisive to myself. Like I wouldn't make someone else suffer with me. Well, you get what I mean. Like you know, like yeah. I think this is a cruel option. Honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest, she hasn't given me anything to use. Like she hasn't said anything. She hasn't done anything. Like every time I ask her a question, she just refuses to answer, and it seems like she only wants answers from me. So I'm gonna slay her. I think that's what I would do at this point. The fact that she has given me nothing to use, I can't trust her. I'm just gonna slay her because I have no reason to get her out of here, right?
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand.
Look at
You've already lost the battle.
Look at this. So weird. My body is so
She
weird.
casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow. We shouldn't have hesitated.
Shut up, simp. You told me.
But she doesn't stop there. She
Damn
kicks you a few
Look at
times for
that.
good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
See, that's why her other arm should have been...
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay! We failed. Chapter 2, The Tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So, here's the gimmick. It's a loop. Yeah, interesting, right? Also, we actually get to see ourselves a little bit. Seems like we're not a person. Seems like we're like some kind of creature or monster. Cause like we saw our clawed hands, or like, you know, it was really interesting. Also, the cursor's also different. I think the cursors are a representation of our hand, and we see how different it is. I didn't think about that, but yeah, it's a loop, and yeah. Wait, hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Uh-huh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Ooh.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her, but slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
So now we got a new voice. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
True.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Ooh.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I didn't think he was gonna go
If
so.
it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
The world ended.
Do you think the
probably.
people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
So this is interesting because I genuinely wonder. So it makes me like this type of play, like I should say it. I didn't think they were gonna bring up like how we got back, we went back in time, like how we got back here. You get what I mean? Because like people don't normally think of that. They don't really think of like whether it's time rewinding or in a different dimension. That's a very interesting thing he brought up. Because like you wouldn't normally think of like what happens afterwards or how this happened or what the consequences are. Let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
She killed me last time around. How kind of? I bet you the narrator's just gonna say, just stab her. Oh wait. To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Get it out of my head.
Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the voice of the broken.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yeah, I'm with the hero here.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
No, you're not. You're
being annoying.
Yeah. Like, it's too
just
pessimistic, you know what I mean?
And whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Don't pledge yourself to her. Interesting. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
What do you mean? Why am I in the woods? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Uh-huh.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
I wonder if I'm supposed to...
I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
I feel like narrator's lying to us.
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
Oh, get over it. One of the things I'm interested in is, I wonder if we are, like, you know how like in stories there are princes that get killed by monsters? Like, I wonder if that's our purpose. Like, we're supposed to kill the princess and then get hunted down. You're being cagey. What are you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. The less you know about her, the better.
Why? She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me.
Yeah, same thing.
Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, I'll do that this time, I think. She killed me once, I'll just kill her this time.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Nice. Good job, world. I'll turn around and leave. Proceed to cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
Well, she didn't say anything.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
So it is interesting that the hero now isn't even like considering like talking to her. He's just like, let's just kill her now.
That's what you want. I guess I don't have a say here.
Oh, I didn't mean to press the button. That's fine. Because like sometimes the auto's a bit slow, while other times I think it's perfect.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is new. I didn't see this last time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror.
What?
There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's a mirror right there, dude.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah.
There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway.
Oh my god, dude.
And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
I want to see.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal. Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
Oh.
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. What the fuck? That's so narcissistic. I don't care about whether I'm being lied to. There's a mirror. I'll just approach the mirror. Fuck it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look.
Look, our hand.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
I wonder if we really are a monster. Oh, the mirror disappeared. This whole
Maybe
cabin's
that's
different
because
from
you
last
haven't
time.
actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
So it's all a dream, eh? Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This time I think I'll just straight up kill her. We'll see. Ooh, it's so much different now. Oh, we even have the blade on us.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Ooh, the cursor
revealing a
changes.
spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
Oh, so you're no longer broken?
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Maybe she likes the basement.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Okay, that might be too loud. Also, damn.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
It might be too loud, right? Well, I mean, I have the... Well, it'll be fine.
We
Let's
need to
see.
get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Oh my god, you're the simp now.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Alright, let's continue.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Well, that's different. Also, this chain is shorter now. She broke this, unlike before.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Oh, she remembers.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless.
Interesting.
Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Tighten your grip.
As if on command, the
What?
blade slips from your grasp.
Uh-oh.
It clatters uselessly to the floor.
Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
So basically, she's our queen. We really did something for her. Oh god.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much
Oh my
more
god,
than
you
us.
suck, dude.
You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
We're literally in her presence. We were gonna kill her. Oh no, Broken. Why are you such a? You're even worse than the hero.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
I think we're gonna die.
Kneel.
No. Oh wait, literally no. No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me?
I like that. I like.
I said kneel.
Your
Oh,
legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
I really like the option that I was like, I literally said no before the game even gave me the option to say no.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Oh, now you want to talk. You didn't want to talk earlier.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Okay, let me lower the volume. I think that might be too loud. That being said, though, I didn't. Did we tell her that she was gonna end the world? I don't think so. We didn't actually say that, did we?
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
I think we have a bad ending here.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Well, I want to kill her, but you're not letting me, narrator.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Yeah, I guess.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Oh, shut up, Broken.
He's being melodramatic,
Yeah.
but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
I wonder. What would you have me do? What have you planned? No. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. Well, this is a terrible choice to make. What happened to you after I died? Oh, pledge yourself to her. Ooh, we can actually be a simp. I'm not doing that. I really want to ask what happened to you after I died, and just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to. I want to ask both of these questions. I don't know if I'm able to, though. I think this option will make it so she's more evil, if I'm being honest, because I think they get influence on what you ask them. So you know what? I'm going to do what happened to you after I died.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Oh my god. She still isn't answering fucking anything.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Listen, I'm all for the mommy dominance or queen dominance. I really am. But look, that's on my free time, not when I'm streaming, aight? So I'm gonna I'm being a degenerate. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I dislike that, honestly. I hate the idea of like it's not about like what you want, it's just what is. It's so boring. You know what? Okay, fine. I guess I'll ask. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Then do it.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Yeah, I'm with the hero here.
That's exactly why it's rude.
Oh my god.
We should.
You know, I'll be honest, right now, I just don't want to free her. I just don't want to pledge to her, just out of spite for the broken guy, for the broken voice. Like, just fuck it. No, you're so annoying, dude.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Oh, is that so?
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Alright. Challenge accepted. I'm not gonna help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. Out of spite. Just spite. I don't care.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
I'm a spiteful person. What can I say? I'm petty. Even if I lose.
Up that needle.
There's a needle?
Do it. It's what she wants.
My god.
No objections here.
Wait, what? You want us to do a narrator?
Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but
Oh.
we might as well pick up the blade.
Oh, the needle's the blade. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I was like, what?
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
What? Why? What are you going to try and make me do? I'm going to kill you. You're not kidding about divine hand. Who's doing this? Is it her? Is it you? No? Huh. I don't have any of these options. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
She's gonna make me kill myself, right?
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Oh my god, you're awful, dude.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
Are they being influenced by her? I think they're being influenced by her. I'm gonna kneel here forever. God, I want to be so petty. God damn, I want to be so petty.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
That's kind of cringe.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
I like to hear he's like, what? That's not according to plan.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Oh no. Oh, I don't think I'm able to. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Oh god, Broken, you're the worst.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
That's what I want to do, narrator. Oh, slay yourself, resist, slay the princess. Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Wait, how is that? Oh, I guess you're alive for longer and you can't breathe, right?
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
God damn it, you broken simp.
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air
I guess I'll
escapes
die.
through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Alright, if I die, I'm taking you down with me though.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
So does the hero not have any ability to stop me? Like, is it only the broken? Why?
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. It's what she wants. You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you.
Yeah, exactly. Hero, do something.
I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. The blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece. At least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
For the next? Play the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
I'll struggle.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
Oof.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
Yeah, I'm with the hero here.
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
Oh, well, excuse me for having free will.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
What do you mean? She doesn't have to do anything. She literally said she doesn't have to do anything.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
Well, my lungs are there's blood to my lungs now, right? I'm probably not breathing properly. Uh-oh.
The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of is.
Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it.
No.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this.
Yeah, I'm with the hero. Yeah, fuck the broken.
At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
I mean, I'm committed to killing her, so... Play the princess. No.
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
Okay, I will say the narrator's voice is kind of low. Is there a way to raise his off voice or no? I guess not. I might just have to raise it.
The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
But she's not dead from that, though.
She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees.
Damn, she's that big?
But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
Is she just gonna crush us?
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
Uh-oh.
We can do this, can't we?
I might have fucked up.
You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen!
Oh no, I didn't mean
Before
to.
you can strike the final blow,
No,
the
I didn't mean to
princess lashes out.
No, I didn't mean to skip that. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should just have it on auto. Let's just have it on auto.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
Okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I think I have to lower the sound volume. Your body is crushed, she's pulverized. Oh, never mind.
You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
I don't know, man.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Yeah, but you're
Aside
broken.
from the pain, I feel fine.
Good. Yeah, we're both dying here, so right?
She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together.
Yay, let's fucking go.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
She looks normal again. Her
Don't let
face.
those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something.
Is it?
I guess.
I got achievement.
Regardless
God
of how you
killer.
feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Chapter 3, The Fury. Was it worth dying? I don't know. Moaning
You're
and
on a path in the
What
woods.
the
And at
fuck?
the end of the path, okay, what the hell is that?
You tell me.
I think he's upset.
Really?
And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Hey, I'm the stubborn.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was and ever will be.
Oh my god.
Damn right we did. You'll get over it.
Yeah, exactly. I like the stubborn already.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
Bro.
Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions.
What the hell happened to the forest?
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods.
This isn't the
At
woods,
the end
dude.
of that path is a...
If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. It's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here.
Shut the fuck up,
This
Broken.
is all different.
It's the same
isn't
thing.
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that.
Really?
Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know.
Oh.
This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted.
So you knew this could happen? You knew we'd be able to restart like this?
I like this twist.
I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me.
Maybe I should have just killed the prince in the beginning.
That's not really an answer.
Yeah, that's not an answer.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be
Oh.
any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
I see.
Don't worry. We only need this one last go at things. You'd better hope that's true, and don't let that inflated ego get in the way of doing your job.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Bruh.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Not the way I would have said it, but yeah, basically. Okay, voice of stubborn can be a douchebag though. Oh my gosh, it's me talking about myself. You said that you said yourself that you know more than you're letting on. If you want me to go to cabin, you better tell us everything. It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, I just stay here or do anything else, and we hit this point of no return. Then what happens? I'm done with this. Bye. I like that option. Let's do this one, the first
I
one.
can't. Anything I say at this point is far more likely to accelerate the unraveling of this place than it is to actually help you do your job.
I see.
In fact, I probably shouldn't have even said that.
I see. So it's sort of meta.
I
like-
trust that if you've been here before, it means you know how dangerous she is, and that you know I'm not lying to you about her.
Interesting.
Really? That's it? That's all we're getting out of you?
He just wants to keep things going the way they are. But we've been given a second chance to do right by her. She can build something better than this. She can build something better than us. We just have to let her do it.
I get it. You're conflicted. You've been through a lot, but I really have to be firm here. I will tell you one thing, which is that even now you are capable of stopping her and saving the world from ruin. You always have been, and you always will be. Do with that what you will.
I wonder, because like we already killed her. We should have saved the world. Why? My question is, why are we back here? Like, why is it that when we died to her and when we kill her, we still do this again? He can't explain it to us because I guess it might fuck up things even more. But that's like I think that's a question that like is a core question that can't be answered, because if it does get answered, the game basically doesn't work, right? Like, you get what I mean? Like in the game would make it in a way where it's like, oh, like the world, the reality blows up essentially. But like realistically, like story wise, he can't answer that because I think it gives up too much. It gives up too much information. And I like how they put it in as like, oh, reality unravels if I answer that. It like every answer I give fucks up the reality in the game essentially. Let's do the second option.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really got a say in things.
You literally made me stab myself, motherfucker.
What a crock of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, You stabbed us last time, repeatedly.
Yeah.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
We died.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't submit to her. For all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not
Oh
listening
my god.
to her.
The broken's so annoying.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever gonna change.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like, what the fuck, dude?
Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
Okay, good. Yeah, because now we have 3 voices, right? So I'm assuming the stubborn can stop the broken, and then maybe the hero and me can, like, do what we need to do. If I don't slay her, or I just stay here and do anything else, and we hit this point of no return, then what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
Yeah, but we've died multiple times.
Yeah, but is there something after the end?
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
Then how do you know all of this?
It doesn't matter because we're going to win.
You're a bit too
Now
overconfident,
that's
stubborn.
exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
Fine. Alright. Alright. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin.
Good. We're all on the same page.
Damn, look at this. What the fuck?
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Alright.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Interesting. So he doesn't remember.
That's fine by me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a rematch.
Alright, stubborn. You're kind of bloodthirsty. Look, we're just here to do a job, alright?
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof,
What
vaulted
is all
windows letting in the weak starlight.
Is it like...
But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls,
it is meat.
and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Ugh.
That's horrible. You did this.
You did this!
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
You mean
The
I did
blade
this?
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You got us killed, you idiot. God damn it. I hate that guy. Wait, there's a mirror here still? I don't see it. Oh, this is the mirror. Oh. You didn't mention the mirror last time either. Why? Wait, it's the mirror again, and this time it's blocking the
A
door.
mirror? There is no mirror. We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
Oh. So there are definitely things that the narrator...
What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
Oh, shut up, Broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you.
Eh.
It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Difficult but not impossible, right?
Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
Alright, nerd. Approach the mirror. We
You
see
step
ourselves.
forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
Interesting.
It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us
I
from her.
wonder if the
Do you
mirror.
want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it.
Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
I think the mirror is there to show us what we are, but I think we're a monster. I think we're the monster in the scenario. I think it's been too obvious. I don't know. The hints all over the place with, you know, like our body and everything. I don't think we're the hero. I think we're the monster here. I'll walk the
You
mirror.
reach
please.
forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
I see.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
I think the mirror is a truth,
Why am I not surprised?
and we're not seeing the truth.
You step forward into the darkness.
Maybe I'm just being a nerd. I don't know.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your
Are
side.
we inside of her?
You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
This feels like we're
The
inside
air
of
is
her.
thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
This is the
Her
one time I
voice,
agree.
A bellowing rage roars up the stairs.
Uh-oh, she angry.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
Why are you such a
Got
simp?
to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Oh, I get it.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
She was gonna end the world last time.
Okay, I think I get it. Every voice influences the next iteration. So I think the stubborn just wants to kill. And because it just wants to kill, it only sees a monster. Therefore, we're seeing a monster. Because the broken made us stab ourselves. What if that, like, the newest one always makes us see what we want to see and hear what we want to hear? Yeah, they're the yeah, I guess. But the stubborn is the current version of me. Well, the more recent version of me, which probably holds the most power over me.
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Alright, what does she look like? I hope it's actually a monstrosity.
The chamber's
Oh, what?
walls are painted in blood, a deep,
What?
sickening
Shit.
red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
I, though.
Princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin.
Ew.
Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Kill me?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Ugh. Also, the second chain is longer now.
And
The
then,
release one.
with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free
Ew.
from her bindings.
Okay. Well then.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Alright, if she kills me, you know what?
Let
She
her
deserves
end
it.
It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did
Holy
to her.
fuck, dude.
It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
That up broken.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make
side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
All right, Stubborn's a bit too overconfident. Given up on destroying the world, have we? What happened to you? Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did to you. Please just listen to me. I'm gonna end you. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. Let her end you. Why would I say this? You know what? I'm gonna be cheeky and an ass. I'm sorry. I have to be an asshole. Given up on destroying the world, have we?
The world hasn't wronged me the way you have. Maybe I'll get around to it eventually, though. Once I've had my fill of you.
I mean, you killed me too. You killed me twice.
Bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction.
Bruh, it's uneven. At least let me kill you one more time.
Horrifying squelch. You are
Oh, well, that was fast. I died.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever.
Oh, really? Wow, you're kind of petty. Oh, shit, she's just like me.
I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
What the fuck? What is that? Wait, what just happened? So she's petty just like me. True to her word, you do not die by her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. It's the mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Also, that was a narrator scene, wasn't it? The narrator didn't say anything.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Figures the world would end and leave us with all this nothing.
Oh, shut up, Broken. My god, I would kill myself if I had the Broken in my brain. I don't even know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
The mirror?
It's like it's mocking us.
It's just the mirror, guys.
I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
I don't want to look at us.
Why don't you want us to look at?
I'm begging
I
you,
want to see it.
don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
I think it's because we finally know what we are. You know what? I want to look so badly. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, the voices are gone. The body, it's you. It's you. What the fuck? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh! Oh shit, this is awesome. Wait, what the fuck? You are at the cabin. No, we're not. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
She's being truthful now.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Wait, is this the iterations of the other princesses, maybe? Oh, they're moving her mouth. Oh shit, this is awesome. Wait, what the fuck? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
You're a computer? What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I don't get this. are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes, actually it does matter. That's one of the things I think actually does matter. It's because you might be the same person. Like, a person can be born, right? But depending on where they are, how they're raised, they are different. So I think it does matter. I think it matters where one begins and another ends. It really does matter. Let's do attack the entity, destroy your body. Let's see. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart.
Wait, where was the empathy? There was definitely passion. I ain't gonna lie about that, but where was the empathy? Wait, so she's desecration? I don't know if I see that.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Did she? Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Alright, okay, if you're gonna say like that, it feels like I asked a really stupid question. Alright, okay, fine. Fair. God, I sound like an idiot. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I see. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
You think we have to get everything? Like, so she has a heart now, right? Her eyes are covered. Maybe we have to get eyes later? I don't know. Let her out of there?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
I wonder why this is happening. I'm so confused.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
You think we can trust her? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
So I do remember the note at the beginning of the game where this is a love story.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
So this is everything what I think. So if I think she's strong, she's strong. Yeah, I kind of thought of that in the beginning too.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, so we have her heart. Let's see. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, fair. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Interesting. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Oh my god, I hate that.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
So basically you don't know. You could have just said I have no fucking clue. Why you gotta be like that? And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I see. Okay, she's kind of winning me over with her voice, to be honest. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
So she will do it then. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Yeah, exactly.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
She's okay, so I think she's basically saying she doesn't know what she's gonna do, like in the future. Like she has no fucking clue. She might not. So she's not pure evil, I guess. What if I choose? Well, okay, I'll be honest. I don't really want to pick the option of not going back. I kind of want to continue, but let's just do it anyways.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
That is weird.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
The game just crashed. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's cool. So I think we're
You
basically
have returned to me.
Oh, what the fuck? The
Though
game's
we were
restarted.
gone mere moments, I never left your side.
That's so fucking cool. Wait, you guys don't see the game. Oh, there you go. That's so fucking cool. Holy shit. Yeah, but it's just like so the devs did say though that there's no like deleting files or anything like that. It doesn't read like your things, but I guess this is the only section that they'll do that in. That's cool. That's cool. I got an achievement, by the way. I want to see what it was. I never left your side. Attempt to outweight your destiny. Yeah, I guess that was very short. That's cool. I like that. All right, awesome. So I think we're gods. I think essentially we are gods that aren't born yet. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was fun. I like that.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
But she tried to kill me.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Remember her. The hero and the princess. Bring the fury to her. Yeah, she was
You're
angry.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright, well that technically is an ending, but that's not really an ending. So I got an achievement that says the real slay the princess starts here. You'll know when you see it. That's so fucking cool. That is... Damn. Okay, cool.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, and now we don't get... We literally forget everything. I mean, in game we forget everything. All right, let's do turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. Why am I even in the woods? Let's see. How about... Actually, this is actually cool. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I really just the coming of a new dawn be on our own. Gonna walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Honestly, the hero's like the best character so far. Like, besides the beginning where he was obviously a simp, but then the Broken was even more of a simp, so the hero became normal. He got normalized.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
How convenient.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I see. Turn around.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
And not my problem.
Forever.
I mean, sucks for them, I guess. And us, but I'm okay with it. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. Yeah, I'm kind of down for this. Like, why are we in the woods? You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail.
Yeah, they are.
They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
I'm sorry, I'm immature.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
I think the voice after this is actually really cool. Well, it's something that I like because I'm really similar to it. But I won't spoil what
would
voice
you look
it
at
is.
that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
See, it's stuff like this that makes me sus of the narrator. Oh yeah, well I guess I'll start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm gonna just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Okay, I can live with that. Heck, get it?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Oh?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Ooh, the music.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
So crazy.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, I would feel like the narrator's causing this. Oh, I didn't mean to.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Yeah, kinda.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Yep.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Nice. Mission successfully failed. Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's see. The walls weren't here last time. You can't force me to go to a cabin. Oh, lie. Ooh, I could stay in the woods forever. How about... those walls
What
weren't
are
here.
you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
Uh-huh.
It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Then how did I get in here?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Yeah, the voice of the contrarian. I'm a very contrarian type person. I like to argue just for the sake of arguing.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Yep.
If by ruining my day, You mean ruining everyone's day forever? Then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Damn right.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Was that the end of the world? I don't know.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more. He might have walled off everything, but if by ruining my world, really, the world hasn't ended yet.
Okay. Let's do... If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever.
Oh, that's clever. A little boring, though.
I'm sorry I'm boring, Contrarian. God damn it. I can't think of anything else.
It's extremely boring. Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing?
Yeah, everyone can just do nothing. It's literally nothing.
No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
You don't have to do something.
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing forever.
Yeah. Sounds like a bad idea.
Congratulations. You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? It's getting...
Ooh.
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore. Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
Interesting that Contrarian's still very loud. Unlike the hero. The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, the sound of many sounds, undulating, pulsing louder as something other come close. You already know what dwells in the empty space. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities found your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws around across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Oh. Denial. Return to your destined path or face the consequences.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Wait, sorry. There was an achievement. Return to your destined path or face the consequences? Oh, I think that's just like us refusing to do the thing. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
okay, I think at this point,
will be the end
I might start
of the
skipping
world.
this because it's the same thing, right? Yeah, same dialogue. So we might start skipping this type of dialogue and we'll just go through. Let's do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
Let's do that.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Proceed into the cabin. Do I not have a voice this time?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If
How
the
old
princess
could
really
Wood
lives
be?
here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Is it now?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, it's voice.
Don't let it
Hero.
fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly focused on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Or something, yeah. Yeah, it's just...
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just...
Oh,
She's
I didn't mean
unarmed.
to.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I get a feeling that if, I think this is the same route. I think I might have made the same decision. Let me try it.
You lunge forward
Oh, never
without a
mind.
moment's hesitation.
Oh, it's because we didn't talk to her. I see.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Why do we always aim for her heart?
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, but yeah.
this is it, isn't it?
Kinda, sorta.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh, that's not cool.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Oh,
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course she is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly.
Overconfidence.
It's over.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
That was easy.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Probably because we have.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Is that so?
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, let's just go. Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Yay.
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
See, I hate you, narrator. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. I was kind of hoping to get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
So this is basically
This
just
is
me
what's
doing
best
nothing.
for everyone. Trust me.
Who's everyone? Why would I trust you
Time
now?
passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades.
Damn.
It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Really? What did I do?
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Did you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Oh, this is fun. Let's do hell no. Do you have any ideas on how to get us
I
the hell
do.
out of here?
but you're probably not going to like it.
Is it killing myself?
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Okay.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Let's see. I need to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
No, you should give me a happy little tree as
Fine.
well.
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
How long did we stay here?
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day
We
you
actually
first
stayed here
found it.
for a long ass time. Why?
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Well, that was easy.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, narrator. The Spectre. Ooh. Spooky.
You're on a path
Alright,
in
let's
the
skip
woods. You're here to slay her.
Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
Tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
Uh-huh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then that's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Alright. I like the cold guy.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's do... okay. So if we're listening to the voice of the cold and the hero, proceed to the cabin. I think that's the right move.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She won't be a problem.
Damn. Cold is so confident. Actually, I like the cold. Like the voice of the cold
The
right now.
interior of the cabin is
A mirror.
cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
I think it's interesting that the mirror is the thing where the what I guess I don't know what we call that, but like the new world is.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, Alex is joining us at 2? Alright, sure. I guess I'll end the stream at 2 then. Or around 2, maybe 1:30.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Imagine just another corpse.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Wait, actually it is. Wait, what the fuck?
A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Wait, what?
Okay. She's definitely dead.
Yeah.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Uh-oh.
2 deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
So she's just the ghost now?
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Yeah, and also, how's she still chained?
Ghost!
Oh my god, the hero's scared of a ghost, really?
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I like how the cold is just like, whatever.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again.
Uh-oh.
I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Uh-oh.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
She's gonna outright murder us, isn't she? Because that's what we did to her.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
So, I'm tempted to just slay her again. But I think that's... But I'm tempted to, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? So, wait and see how things play. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna kill us, but we'll see.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
I did.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Oh, I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Let's see. Let's see. Wonder what option I should. After I killed you, wait, no, I want to do. How about... I think after I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. I think that's why. I think that's the option I'm gonna pick. I'll leave her in the basement. I like that. All right, let's just do this one.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathizing with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
Bruh, she's gonna murder us.
She doesn't mean it.
Yeah, I don't think she means it either. It's interesting. It's the voice of the cold, and she's cold, right? Because she's a ghost now.
It serves you right.
Yeah. Okay.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
Yeah. I kind of want to do. You know what? Slay the
Without
princess.
a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
I don't think this is gonna work.
It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Let's see. Wait, slay the princess harder. Fuck yeah.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room.
Oh.
You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
Uh-oh.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer.
Uh-oh.
I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together.
Really?
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Oh, she's crying.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
Uh-oh.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
I mean, look, man, I'm going for a certain route, alright? I chose violence, I'm gonna keep with the violence.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Oh, does you pull out my heart?
Yes? Nothing happens.
Wait, what?
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Cold, I don't think we're actually fine. Did you stare at her in silence? Did you stare at her in
You
silence?
can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
just looks at her and like, huh?
A horrific splintering.
Oh, there we go.
The squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Okay, now she seems a lot less, how should I say it, trustworthy.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Ooh. Sure.
You swing your
we
blade
missed.
towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects.
Oh,
A
wait, you
gash
did it?
widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
Okay, I've noticed something. Every route, we die, or no, either she dies or we die. Second route, we both die.
But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart.
And then the third route
It thumps.
is just the
unsettlingly.
epilogue. Or the finale, is what I should say.
Did we get her?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We got her neck.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
True.
See you soon, killer.
She even knows that, like, we're gonna come back.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Man, I've died so much. The Wraith. Ooh, so it went from Spectre to Wraith now.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her. Again.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We
Oh,
kill her,
cheated.
we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Ah, and what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
You know, I bet you this is how, like, if characters in the MCU and DC universe were self-aware, this is how it would feel like.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Just getting
the powers that
rebooted
be,
over.
seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Yeah, it's like they basically get rebooted over and over again.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring?
No, Hero, you don't understand how people work. They don't like new things. They like doing the same thing over and over again. Why do you think we get remakes all the fucking time?
Not if they're creative with it. Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Well, the first one, you fucked with us. The second one, we basically died together again.
Well, we didn't have to start over.
Yeah.
We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Yep.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
Yeah, and your idea of happy ending is giving us eternity of nothingness.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Exactly.
Well, were you happy?
No, why do you think we're here?
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
Yeah, exactly. What a stupid question.
It was boring.
God, honestly, this is literally my reaction. Like that's literally what I would have done. What I would have said.
It was bullshit.
Yeah.
So you killed yourself.
Yeah. Ever thought it might be the narrate? Yeah, it's very similar to the narrate from Stanley Parable. It really is.
Yes.
I don't know if it's the same
And then
voice
she
actor,
killed
though.
us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Okay, if the people in the world are real, I want to see them. We haven't seen any other people besides us and the princess. And of course, the entity that is the princess.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked.
I just
So
want
why
her
don't you give
name.
it one
Can I
last
get
try?
her name?
Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
We did accomplish it, but we just got bored. It was miserable.
Why should we help you? So you can just lock us away forever again? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm with the cheated here.
Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
Well, I guess if you promise.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he did promise.
Oh my god, Hero. Please. You can't be that gullible. Please, dude.
And you believed him?
Yeah. To be fair, though, I feel like this game kind of works in a way where, like, it does the opposite of my expectations. Like, if the ghost really was like, oh, just let us be bygones, like, I really wasn't thinking that. I really wasn't expecting that.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Maybe.
Now, wouldn't that be something? It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, it might have been interesting. I think she would have tried to take over our body, if I'm being honest, though.
Thankfully, you all aren't the ones actually making the decisions, are you? You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this. Don't play by his rules. Everything is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him. Even the woods are changing.
Alright, not to be that guy, but why is the him capitalized? Why is the H capitalized? Anyways.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same,
Probably
it means that
typo.
her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult.
But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
I kind of like the meta gaming in this thing, where like I think as a story as a whole, our character is aware, but when we restart, the character isn't aware. But obviously, as a player, we know, right? But realistically, like if this was like, I think this game has a very good potential of being a good TV show, like a good anime TV show, live action, whatever, it doesn't matter. I think it has a very good potential for that. Because like you would be the viewer watching the hero redoing everything. Basically, it's a better version of Haruhi Suzumiya's, like the repeating nights. I think this would be a really good way of doing like loop content, like just knowing like at the end goal the hero, not the hero, but like the character does know, but he gets reset like whenever he goes into the world to change things. I think that's pretty interesting. You don't think it'll be a good show? Or I think it might potentially be good, because the problem with a lot of loop shows is that a lot of the problems with a lot of like anime or games, not games, anime or shows that have looping sections is that there's no greater acknowledgement. Like the character just loops and they don't actually know. They never really figure it out. They figure it out through coincidences. But with this one, it's too short and the general masters will get confused. See, the thing is, like, if you put this in like a 20 to 1 episode, I don't know. You put this in, you get like 1 hour episode to do like the first part where you get to the the ending, right? Like what we just went through, and then we find out that now it has to loop from the beginning again. A movie, I think a movie would be too short though. Like I think like a movie would be like I think a mini series might work, because like you can skip out like the beginning parts and like you can just see like him doing the new options and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I get what you mean. It might be too long. You know what's funny though? It's like this game is basically a visual novel, and I was just about to say, you know what? This game would work as a book, and it's like, yeah, that's what a visual novel is. It's literally a book. All right, fair enough. Whatever. 4-hour movie? I don't think people would want to watch that. Yeah, I don't know if people would want to watch a 4-hour loop movie. I don't know. I think that's too. Also, 4-hour movies are just too long, I think. Oh, are you not the same narrator we met in the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
I see.
That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
I guess.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Alright, but if I kill the princess again, and you fucking put us into eternity in the cabin again, I'm gonna be very upset with you.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Ooh, that seems interesting.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Nah, I'm kind of on the side of my voices, to be honest. Imagine the voices are actually the bad guys. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're gonna let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Well, we already know what happens. Let's do
You're
this
making
one.
a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Oh, we're just supposed to kill her forever? Or at least until it stops?
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
That sounds miserable. Like, if you knew the correct choice was to, like, kill the princess forever, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, I don't care. If I'm just gonna restart every single time, what's the point? Even if it is the right choice, there's no purpose to it. It doesn't end. It just restarts.
How convenient. Everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
No, they capitalized him again. I don't think this is a... It could still be a typo, but... I don't know.
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Wait. The voices never call the narrator... They always... Interesting. What if we do, what happens if we don't go to the cabin?
And she finds a way out on her own.
Oh, is that so? She's a ghost now. She was free last time, right? Because she went behind us. She was already free. She's already out on her own.
Ugh, of course she does. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out.
I see.
Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse.
Is it?
But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless?
True.
Because it's cowardly, for starters.
Who cares?
And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
Well, you see, the unknown is worse than the known, but if you do the unknown, it's no longer unknown. You get, like, if it loops forever, right? Or if we're assuming it loops forever, we must explore the unknown options, because it doesn't fucking matter.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Like, alright, I wanna say something. It's like imagine someone who's like, I wanna quit smoking, and he just complains about why he can't quit smoking. When all he does is just constantly keep smoking. Like, it's like, yeah, no shit you can't quit smoking because you haven't actually stopped. It's like, what, you're scared of what happens when you do stop? Well, I mean, if you don't do it, you'll never fucking find out. And you'll never change. Like, I don't get it. And it's basically Schrodinger's cat, right? Like, it's only unknown until, like, the cat is both alive and dead until you open the box. So you might as well open it and see what happens, because if you don't, you're just doing this, you're just going to be wondering forever, doing the same thing forever. Again, assuming that it actually loops for eternity, of course, but there's no way of proving that unless eternity is forever, so you can't really prove that, so never mind.
How are we supposed to decide on anything if you just keep coming up with new rules? Since when is there a wrong way to slay her?
I think the wrong way to slay her is just dying, but then again, we also killed her without dying, so let's just proceed through the cabin.
Continue down the path towards the cabin.
I've chosen the path of murder hobo, so we're gonna stick with it.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Stabby stabby.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for the next route, but that'll probably be for next time, because I don't think I have enough time to do that.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
No, you totally care.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Well, maybe we should free her then. Wait, are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
I feel like that should be something that the voice of Contrarian did.
Would you look at that? We won.
Fuck yeah.
Take it however you will.
I'll take that W. A W is a W.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
Where's the knife?
Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange.
Does he see the mirror?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
I don't know, man.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us.
I know, right? What the fuck? We really are being cheated.
I suppose the only way to go is forward.
Oh.
So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Interesting. The voice of the cheated. Now we don't have a blade. We've been cheated. See, I really think this is a mental thing. Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Imagine the ghost just like rams into us and just like throws us out the window. We'd fucking die.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the
What are the
mirror,
odds she's waiting for us right now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass? You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Ooh.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Look, I know you're very, very angry, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to kill you again. And you're probably going to be very upset with me.
Shit. Where is she?
She's a ghost, doesn't matter.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Oh, is it her neck?
Your bones snap.
What the fuck?
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Am I degenerate for saying she's kind of hot? Wait, look at my legs. Wait.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
Hey, look, normally I wouldn't do that. I'll be honest. Normally I wouldn't, but I don't know, man. I was really one-minded right here. Okay.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse.
Wait, why are you crawling on the ground? Can't you fly?
Well, maybe a lot worse.
Also, how are you talking? Didn't I slit your throat?
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Okay.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Yeah, I probably deserve this. I'll be honest.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
True, Cold. but at the same time, if I can kill her, I'm gonna kill her.
Do we even have a choice?
I don't know.
You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
True.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
I guess we could try to choke her.
Well, unless you have any specific ideas. I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, we're even now. I killed you, then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? Wow, that's a coward's choice. I'll never pick that. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I hate that choice too. I'm a victim in all of this too, you know. I hate that. Oh my god, that annoys me. I hate all these 3 choices. I'm never picking them. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you know better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Honestly, again, if I was in her shoes, I'd be so fucking annoyed. Like, I legit don't blame her. Like, I legit don't blame her. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. Can't I just open the door for you? Yeah, can't I?
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us.
Yeah, that's about
You've
right.
broken more trust than I thought I had.
Yeah, no, yeah, fair. I really can't argue against that. Yeah, like, again, anything she says at this point, I'm just like, yeah, that's about right.
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Well, if you break my body, how are you gonna take it? What's the point? Okay, fine, just do it. Yeah, struggle.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
Oh, okay.
It's so easy to make you squirm, but I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
Oh, so she's aware. When she breaks me, she can't.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Okay, I'm being a degenerate here, but why does she still have such big breasts? Like, if she's all skeletons and bones, right? Why? Why isn't this like... I don't know how the female anatomy works. I guess I'm an idiot. Wait, what happened to her, like, the rest of her body, though? Like, why is it like this?
Her torso
Appeal to
stretches
people
until
like
her
me?
face
Shut
is
up.
practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a
I mean,
fresh
probably.
angle.
No, I don't think... Okay, let's be honest. A person... Well, no, I agree. Yeah, never mind.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Manifest a rock?
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
No, I was down to kill her again. I don't really care.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
That's so stupid. I killed her twice, and now I don't have a choice to kill her again. That's so unfair.
And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here?
Yeah, exactly.
Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
I wonder if we kill in the first route, second route, we talk to her, the third route, we get the blade back, and then we kill her again. I wonder.
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Yeah, stupid narrator.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake.
Ooh.
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
I know she wants it. I know people want us to be together, but this is not the way.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh, my
I
legs.
know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
Wait, isn't my ankle completely crushed though? Like, how would I even...
There's another option, you know.
That's fucking awesome. She can hear them now.
Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
How? Kill myself?
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Wait, the cheated is actually batshit crazy. I love him. Well, look, now I have to out of spite.
Your body,
Out of pettiness.
still slumped against the wall,
I'm such a
trapped
terrible
between the
person.
princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
I'll get it because she's dead, so she doesn't feel anything. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry. I really feel bad for killing her twice without questioning her. Throw myself into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
And I also feel really bad for doing this too.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Yeah, but again, I'm taking the Joker mentality. It's not about me losing, it's about everyone else losing. I don't care if I lose, as long as everyone burns with me.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Okay, wait, I got an achievement just now. What did it say? Oh fuck, where's my achievement thing? It was The Exorcist 3. When taken against your will, deal with your enemy the only way you can. Wow. Yeah, by being petty, huh?
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I really feel bad for this version of her. Like, I feel, and as a genuinely compared to the other one, I feel like the monster here. The other one, she was clearly like above us, so she felt more of a monster. Not really. She just felt like, I think the other iteration of her was more of like a, like, she just is, you know? Like, she's not evil, I think she just is. While this version feels like definitely she's the victim and I'm definitely the monster. Like, I'm the criminal. I'm the bad guy.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
We're together forever.
What an end. But at least it's ours.
I guess.
An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
Hey, it's the ending of a game. Not a bad ending, just an ending.
What happens now?
Nothing, we just fall forever. Yeah, hero, don't be stupid. There's nothing after this.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Oh, the narrator. Why?
Oh? And why is that?
I see. So he disappears every single time. He can't influence us anymore. I'm sorry, okay?
He's gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel something. A mass, a growth, torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Oh. I really hope we're not doing something bad. I wonder what happens if we went to the cabin instead. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Also, the voices don't remember. Only I do.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Oh. Oh, I like this. So the heroes always... Wait, of course you're scared, but this is not the end for you. This is the end for you, but it's not... Okay, it's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It is, for you.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort them.
I like the cold. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Alright, I'll be honest. I would have really liked this route if I wasn't such a monster. If I wasn't such a douchebag. Man, I kind of want to redo this and talk to the ghost and try to be nice to her. Because this is actually kind of satisfying. Like, imagine we did it together, and then we also had this part. I think it would have been really wholesome.
This is all going to work out?
Well, I don't know if it's going to work out. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Whatever makes you happy.
Alright, the cold is really supportive. I like the cold one. It's funny that the voice of the cold is the most supportive out of all of them. When it's the cold voice. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. Wait, I've grown? I've grown? Uh-oh. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. I don't know if we can trust this being, if I'm being perfectly honest. Oh, you are at the cabin. Approach her. Now she's using this body?
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Okay, legit, she's kind of hot. I'm sorry, I'm being a degenerate.
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
So what is she now? Like, what part does she take now? Because previously she took the heart, right?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What did she take this time? Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Wait, does that mean this version of her really, really, really hates me? Uh-oh. I wonder if there's multiple endings in the sense of, like, depending on how I get to how she absorbs each one, like, affects the ending. Like for this one, let's say we did work with her, right? And then we obviously end up both dying anyways, or, like, she comes back in here anyways. I wonder if that influences on, like, how she thinks of me. What does it feel to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
There's, like, so much potential of, like, how varied an ending can be.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I mean, she mentioned it earlier. I think realistically there's only probably two endings, which is kill her or don't kill her, but we'll see. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Okay, I think from now on I'll stop being a douchebag. I think I'll just try not kill her.
All I want is to know myself.
I think. I don't know. We'll see. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Wait, really? I am. Oh, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Wait, really?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own.
Oh.
They are useless to us now. Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet
So we
untried.
actually can't. So you know what? We can try to see if we could do this ghost one again. I want to see what happens. Because that means, from her, what she says, that means we shouldn't be able to get this again. Right? Let's see. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? There's why and thank you. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
True, I guess. Like a true
Do
gift?
not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
See, she says that. It makes me feel like it matters on like whether I choose to work with her or not. What do you feel about me? Those vessels I've been bringing you. I've hurt them.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being.
Okay, well, out of two of them, I've made both of them absolutely fucking hate me.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Wait, is it me? Am I the problem?
I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
This really makes me think that my decisions. I could be wrong, but attack the entity. Destroy my body. I have these options. I wonder. I'm not gonna pick them because I don't want to. I get a feeling that destroying my body might reset the whole game. I get a feeling that's what it does. Attack the entity probably gives me a bad route. I'm almost certain this will give me a bad route. I'm pretty sure with the way I'm going and then attacking her makes her just absolutely hate me. And the ending's probably gonna be like she kills me or something. How many more vessels?
If I am to
Same
be
thing?
an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
I really like the design of this one. I'll be honest. It's really cool.
I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
Okay.
This one is loneliness turned to seething.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
She
that.
could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Really?
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
So she just takes the heart of all of them, I guess. Alright. Let's see. You have been kinder to me than anyone I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
So I guess... Is the narrator real then? She doesn't know the narrator. She doesn't know our voices. She only knows me. Why? Alright, you know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Yeah, okay, I get that. I'm really tempted. I'm not gonna attack her. I could save, but I'm not going to. So this game, like I said, doesn't work in that way where like you could probably save, do this, and reload, and it'll be perfectly fine. I think. I think that's what I think the devs said that. And they want to post it in a way where like your choices won't like your choices like if you keep playing matter, but if you save and reload, it won't matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back, I guess.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Honestly, the glass shattering scares me every time. A seething vessel, bring the wraith to her.
You're on a path in
Okay.
the woods.
All right.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I think this is the perfect place to save the game. I think this is perfect. We did two. I don't know how many there are, but we did two of them, and I'm happy. I think this is really cool. Let me do the ending screen, and then we will. We'll probably play more tomorrow, because I really wanna play this game. And yeah, that was Slay the Princess. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If anyone who's watching this live or on YouTube, just saying, if you enjoyed this remotely, I would say get the game. If you don't want to play yourself, that's fine, I guess. I'd say just get the game to support the devs. It is a small studio. I don't even know if it's a studio. I think it's like it might be a really small studio or something like that. But it's like small. It's like indie devs essentially. Like I'd say support them. The game is right now. If you're watching this, when it just released, it's on sale for $16 USD. But even the game at full price is $18. So like it's not that well. I wouldn't say it's not that expensive. Everyone has different price ranges on what they can and cannot afford. But I think it's a good game for I think what the content can provide. I mean, obviously we're not done with it, but I am enjoying it, and I think it's a great game to support a dev that I think works really hard on it. So yeah, that's my opinion. At least I don't think it'll change, but we'll see. Never say never, right? But that's it for now. Thank you for anyone who came to watch me live or on YouTube as usual. I'll do my outro, so feel free to leave now if you already wanna. If you haven't already left. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, Twitch. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time. All right, bye.